Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is no more sitting back and wasting a lot of time. It is Open Talk with Les Jackson. To sit back, we want to kind of fool around for a minute, see how everything was sounding, see if we was going live and how we was going to do it. We got the nut in the White House. I mean, I just don't understand him. I really truly do not understand this guy that's in our White House, which he doesn't spend. And to be honest with you, see, these are the lies he tells us. He doesn't spend any time in the White House. Matter of fact, he spent more money and more time down in Florida and down in at the hotel than anywhere else. He's still telling us that there's no such thing as Russian collusion or cohesion, when it must be because he's scared to go and say up. You know what? Maybe he done got so great taking America back again to maybe Lincoln and them are haunting him when he lay up there in that White House. Because you know he don't be with his wife. His wife be over there with his son raising him. And so maybe he gets scared. Or maybe he's still fondling them girls. Because he made a little sexual remark. See, you got to watch a guy like him. A guy like him says anything that he wants to say, and you supposed to, you know what, and you, let me tell you something, white women, stop being so gullible to this Trump. That man will grope you in a heartbeat. He done told you how he feel about you. And y'all just be out there, just clap. We love you, Donald, we love you. What is it you love? You ain't gonna get none. I mean, he's got who you want for right now. And you probably getting him a little bit on the side too. But you know, it's just a shame day after day after day. We have to watch this man shoot himself in the foot and we have to suffer for it. I mean, it's just bad. It's real bad. Let me see what this. See, this is my house. This is the black house. You know, I don't want one of white one. And everything in there got gold. He got that old, that old arrogant. He looked like a little antichrist or something. I hate to say it, man, but let's tell it like it is. Because, look, we've had more disasters in the United States since he's been in office for only a year than we've had in the whole time that Bush, Clinton, and Obama has been in there. And he's the only fool. He won't produce anything. I want to see your birth certificate. Well, we know you from over there in the foreign country, so you're not an American. I don't know where they get this, and I think he's a little Hitler. I really do. I'm going to be honest with you. Excuse me. I think we have a little Hitler in the White House. And y'all put him there. All of you poor people. All the poor ones. Y'all put him in there. Think he was going to bring back and look out for the poor man. When he sits back. See, y'all so quick to forget the stuff he say. He say he wouldn't even have a poor man in his cabinet. Because you couldn't tell him nothing. See, you gotta, if the man can't get along with people that are intelligent like he is, what do you think he's going to do with somebody like you? And what makes you think he's really looking out for you a job when these jobs were already going to be created anyway? Matter of fact, They released today on Meet the Press. I think it was Meet the Press. That George Stephanopoulos dude. They released today where it's already been on the swing up. Matter of fact, if you look at it, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, let's give credit where credit is due. And I want all of y'all to see, I watch y'all. Y'all talk about how bad Obamacare was and how bad Obama was as a president. But I tell you one thing, Obama had the world at a pretty good pace, and war wasn't just running rampant. We got a dog in there with rabies, and he wants to fight. He's ready to fight so bad he don't know what to do. And that's what's going to lead me up to what I'm going to talk about Tuesday, because I'm going to bring back the American dream to you. I'm going to tell you what the American dream was. But see, now you got to understand that, understand this. The Constitution was not written for us because we were not considered to be people. We were property. You were property. That's why you were sold as a slave. So, and even it was poor white slaves. So don't get it twisted. Let's get history right. It was poor white slaves. There were rich black brothers that had slaves. So when you start making these old historical stories up, at least get your facts together and go check them out. Make sure they make sense. But, this book got Donald Trump all messed up. Man, they tell me, man, and you know that man know that they running around there talking about he's a little mad man. Can't nobody work with him. And then he always got to play the dozens on you. When he can't beat you, he go to talking about your mama, your daddy, how poor you is, you're a criminal. Who gonna build it? You gonna build this $18 billion wall he want? Look, where are we getting this money from? Do you realize, I don't know if people realize it, but our economy, he was talking about bringing it down $1 trillion. He has taken it up $1 trillion. Wow. Where did America go? When did America get weak? I've never seen America weak. I see people trying to die to get over here day after day, month after month. And as far as we've always had trouble, you're going to always have a few bad apples. When the Cubans came here, them and the Colombians, down in Florida, in little Hades, little Havana, they were down there tearing up. You see, I was just sitting back. I watched this stuff. I be sitting back. I be laughing. Because here's a man who didn't even know that Frederick Douglass was dead. And it's a bunch of stuff that I found that he don't know. Just like he's still messing with Dooku Kim or whatever his name is over there, Buku Kim. And this man done sat back and already put the pieces together. But see, don't nobody want to be nuclear on us. Don't nobody want to go nuclear. But they want to have the capability, and that should be any country's right, to me, to do what you want to do. Just like talking about moving thing from Tel Aviv to over there to Jerusalem. Man, do you know what mess you gonna cause over there? See, let's understand something. Let's go back. If we go biblically, if we want to go biblically, and if you want somebody that's going to give you some accurate information, let me give you some accurate information. God said there was going to be 2 great nations, okay, for the first child, which was my man, the Muslim. he told him he would make him a great nation. Then for his son Isaac, he left the promise of the Savior of the world. So when we get this stuff and put it all in perspective, that's why it is right now, according to the religious magazines that I get, Beyond Belief Today and different religious magazines, there are about 1 billion Christians. And they're now the second largest group is the Muslim. Okay, so it's nothing new. Let's not act like this is new. What they're fighting for is to start World War III. And I hate to tell you folks, but I'm going to be the first to let you know, you are about to go into war. See, because he want to send poor folks somewhere. You can't stay here. Anytime you got a man that wants to golf more than he wants to take care of politics, he's running around there with Air Force One, which he said was overpaid for and too big, and he wanted to do this and do that. Ain't none of that happen. Just like talking about, and you got to be a fool. I'm going to tell you just like that. You got to be a fool to think he going to bring coal mining jobs back down there to doggone Pennsylvania and Ohio when people don't even use it no more. Huh? Who was using it? Let's see who's using it. Are you using it? Let's see, are you using it? Uh-oh, that's the wake-up call. Because ain't nobody using it. That bell better be ringing off in your head. Because let me tell you something. You better look at this tax bill. Because that tax bill going to flip. But see, what we don't understand is, and let me tell you the truth about presidents. A lot of the stuff that you inherit as a president is from the predecessors and the predecessor's predecessor. Okay, so Obama had to overcome all kinds of obstacles. Do you remember when Obama first got elected and the little white senator come out? We'll never let that blackie get anything passed. See, we don't want to remember that. See, but then they're not prejudice. There is no more KKK. The KKK, those are his friends. Any more crooked, evangelical Christians down south, them ones that still want to lynch a Negro, they want to lynch a poor man, those are his buddies. So anyway, I just wanted to test this thing out tonight, throw some food for thought. Like I say, I'm coming back Tuesday. We hit it hard at 9 o'clock in the evening. We're going to be talking about the American dream. Because you know what? We are in the greatest country in the world. And people understand that you can come here and be what you want to be and make all the money that you need to make. And I'm going to show you opportunities, different ways that you can sit back. I want you to know that 48% of people right now are not going to punch a clock. They are working from the hip. So if they can do it, you should be able to do it too. And we hustlers by nature. So if we survived all we done survived, why can't we continue to survive? This has been Open Talk with Les Jackson. I'm Les Jackson. I just wanted to kick it. Look, I'm going to be real mellow because my blood pressure been up. Just came out the hospital. I'll talk about that. I'll touch base on that a little bit too. Because I went back in for the same thing. Scared me to death. But no, I didn't. It didn't scare me. I was mad. Because they be asking all them dumb questions. And you be gone for 3 or 4 days. You don't know what happened with 3 or 4 days. You be thinking years we done went by. Talk to y'all later. I'm out of here.